swelling, headache or a rash, asthma, colitis, fatigue, or gas. What will today's symptom be? My loopy life with lupus. Hey guys, so it's Saturday now. I've just been taking it easy since I got home. I think I went home around 9 a.m. On Thursday morning. So I think by the time I got back to the apartment, it was about 9:30. And I just went straight to bed and slept for, I think it was like 3 hours or something. And then I got up and spent the rest of the day on the couch pretty much, and just catching up with some YouTube videos and TV shows and stuff, just taking it easy and resting. They did tell me before I left the hospital that they didn't want me to just go home and sit the entire time, that they did want me to slowly start walking around just to prevent blood clots, since lupus patients are susceptible to that. So like I said, I slept the 3 hours, and then I think I got up a bit and I walked around a little bit, and then I sat down and watched a show, and then I got up and walked around a bit. So I kind of like alternated, on and off throughout the day, just taking it slow. Alex went back to work Friday because he didn't have any more paid vacation days. So I spent Friday alone, but I was okay. I actually felt pretty good on Friday. I slept in late again. I think I slept until, I got up actually in the morning and ate something so that I could take my pills early. And then I went back to bed and I slept, I think, until 11 or something. Because it's just the whole ordeal. It's very tiring, and I was just tired and I needed my sleep. So that was good. And then the rest of the day, again, I just did some walking around the apartment here and there, and just basically got caught up on all of my shows and stuff, and just really just tried to take it easy. I dressed my American girls on Friday in their Halloween costumes, so that was fun. Had a little, dolly time there, so that was good. And you guys will see them in their Halloween costumes. I'll be doing a Halloween video with when all of my dolls are ready for Halloween. So basically, I just wanted to make this video to go over what the doctors had to say about the outcome of the procedure. So basically, it may have improved things, but it definitely did not cure the irregular heartbeat. They couldn't get it. Basically what they said was that there was a lot of areas in my heart that they could see that were causing the irregular heartbeats. And basically, I ended up asking them, what exactly are those areas that you burn? Like, what is it that you burn in the heart? And basically what it is it's parts of tissue in the heart that is causing abnormal electrical pulses. I guess that's what they said it was, like electrical pulses or something like that. And so basically these abnormal electrical like pulses or whatever, they, throw off the heart rhythm. So they put in the extra heartbeats. And so basically what they found was there was a lot of these spots in the heart that were contributing to this condition. So They said really you can only burn so much at a time, because it, comes with the risk of more damage. Because they basically, the way they explained it is that there's a wall between the left side of the heart and the right side of the heart. And that wall is basically like paper thin. So, like he held up a piece of paper and he's like, if you start burning one side of the paper, he's like, within, if you keep burning it, it's going to burn through to the other side. So basically, they could only work on the right side of the heart this time. They burned a total of 3 places in the right side of the heart that they felt were significant areas, meaning from what they could see on the ECG and the echocardiogram and all these kinds of things. And when they were looking, during the procedure, these seemed to be the most significant areas, meaning they were probably the main, culprits and main contributors to, the irregular heartbeat. They said there was other areas on the right side that they did see, but they weren't 100% sure that those spots have always been there, because during the procedure they give you medication. I believe it's like adrenaline, to get the heart going even more and to bring out the irregular heartbeat more so that they can like really visibly see it. And so they weren't sure if the medications had brought out these other spots, and that maybe usually without the medication those spots wouldn't even be an issue. So they focused on the ones that they felt were really significant, and they burned 3 spots on the right side of the heart. There's spots on the left side, but they could not do those. Basically, it would be up to me if I wanted to go in for a third time. And they said that at least now they know, they have a mapping of my heart, and they know exactly what they would go for and what they would do the next time. And it would all be on the left side of the heart the next time. So that's something, I don't know, I don't really want to go through it again. I mean, yes, it was a lot more, it did go a lot more smoothly, and it was, I guess, not as awful as the first time I had it done, but it still wasn't exactly pleasant. I did feel a little bit of the catheter going in, but thankfully it was nowhere near the amount of pain it was the first time round. And when I started to feel the pain and I told them, they stopped and put more freezing, and then it was fine. So, that part wasn't that bad. What was worse for me this time was when they were doing the burning, compared to the last time. The last time I was really, I think, drugged heavily when they were doing the burning, and so I felt chest pains, but they were very mild. This time around, though, the chest pains were quite bad, and I felt like my back was burning hot, I guess from the actual burning within me that they were doing, which I don't remember feeling at all the last time. But again, it could have been because I was like really drugged at that point. But, they did give me more pain medication when I told them it was bad, and then it kind of lessened, but it still wasn't a pleasant feeling because it was like jabbing, chest pains, and then my heart was pounding, and then my back was burning. And so it was just kind of a freaky feeling, like it wasn't great. And then at one point I had like a shooting pain that went from my jaw up to right here in my head, which was really bizarre. But so, you know, it's like, and then the having to lay still afterwards. I mean, thankfully this time I only had to lay still on my back with my legs straight for only 4 hours, whereas the last time it was 7. So, I mean, it wasn't that bad again, and that, so it wasn't, you know, quite as bad, obviously. But it still wasn't a pleasant experience, and I don't know if I want to go through it again when we, again, don't even know if it will actually get rid of it. He said it's like a 70% chance. So it's just something I have to think about, but obviously I don't think it would be something that they would even want to like go in and do just yet. You know, they're going to have to wait so that this can heal like what they've done so far. So basically I have to go back and see my cardiologist in 6 weeks. And before I see him, they'll be giving me a Holter monitor. Yay. Can't wait for that. I was hoping to be done with those. But they want to do a Holter, and basically what they're going to look for is improvements. So we know just from looking at the monitor when I was there that I was still getting extra heartbeats. But what they're going to look at on the Holter is to see if they've lessened. So I still have the irregular heartbeat, but maybe possibly the 3 spots that they did burn may have made some kind of improvement in that, you know, hopefully there's less extra heartbeats than there was before. And so they'll compare my old Holter monitors to, you know, the new one that I'm going to have done and see if there's been an improvement. In the meantime, I'm back on my medication. I was to start it as soon as I got home. And so I've been taking that since. So I have been feeling my extra heartbeats here and there. My shortness of breath is quite better since being back on the medication. Yesterday was actually pretty good, and Thursday was pretty good, but today this evening and like late afternoon to this evening, I've been feeling the extra heartbeats quite a bit. So, but yeah, so that's pretty much it. We're just going to basically have to wait and see if there's been at least improvements. And, you know, I don't know. They didn't really say anything about eliminating a medication, but I kind of was thinking from what they said that maybe we might be able to eliminate at least one heart medication would be nice, because they said stay on my medication at least until I see the doctor again in 6 weeks, and that they can, you know, look and see if there's been improvements. And so maybe if there has been improvements, maybe, hopefully I can eliminate one. That would be nice, you know, to at least eliminate one, because I was actually only on one heart medication before I had the first ablation in 2004. And it was after the ablation that they added a second medication. So it would be nice to go back to just being on one. So anyways, I guess that's it. I just wanted to, you know, kind of give you guys the update, because I know I really didn't talk too much about it in the vlog from the day of the procedure, because I was getting short of breath and I wanted to keep the vlog short. So I know I didn't get around to saying much about what the doctors had to say about the outcome, so I thought I would get on and let you guys know. So yeah, basically it's like a wait and see at this point, and then it's me trying to decide if I want to go through it a third time. I don't know. If you were me, what would you do? I really don't know, but I guess we'll just wait and see what the doctor says in 6 weeks. See how the Holter goes. I'm not looking forward to getting that, but we'll see, I guess. But anyways, thank you so much again for all of your prayers and your positive thoughts and comments. And I guess that's it. Subscribe if you're new, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye, guys. Success! Yay! They got the IV in. I tasted a weird metallic taste in my mouth, which apparently is a good sign that it's working. Yay!
Mm-hmm.